Yes, so what's up guys? I'm super excited to bring you these brand new videos. In today's video, I will be telling you how I made 7,000 US dollars trading GBP USD. This was on a live account, my Forex Fund live account. I just got the account on Tuesday. I just passed my Forex Fund second stage challenge. That's the second phase challenge, which is 5%. So I just passed that one. So I will be telling you how I will do a breakdown of how I made 7,000 US dollars on this particular trade. So I'll be using the replay option now, and before I do the breakdown, I just wanted to know that, you see, this forex market is real. It's so real. So it's just about determination and consistency, no greediness. You get my point now? Learn and earn. So I'll be using the replay option. This trade happened on the 22 of September, yes. Now at about 8 a.m. this was the move. So I saw this buy, yes. Now you see this buy. I saw this buy here. But I didn't take the buy, not because I actually didn't want to take the buy, because this was a first leg, a second leg of this pattern. Because for my chart patterns, I make use of the double bottom and double top. Some people refer to it as M pattern or W pattern. And for every trade, before taking any trade, I have 4 confluences that I look out for before I take any trade. Now the first confluence is the trend line. I watch out for my trend line. The second one is the psychological level. The third one is my high and low of the week, and the fourth one is the chart patterns. And my chart patterns are actually limited. I use basically this double top or the double bottom. And looking at this trade here, that morning I already saw this. Let me mark this out. I already saw this as the first leg here. Now looking at this trade here, I saw this as the second leg again. This happened to be the second leg, but I didn't take the trade. Why? Because I prefer to follow the trend. I don't want to trade against the trend. It is not. I'm actually looking out to make profit from this market, and at the same time I don't want the market to just cut me short of any trade. So I prefer to go for the major trend, which is the sell. We've been having this sell for since the beginning of the year. It is a very strong sell trend. Now looking at this one, I saw this trade. Now immediately I saw this push, I knew that the FOMC news that actually happened around this zone also. Went back to this place, then retraced down to this point. I already marked out this zone immediately as this was moving. As this was moving, I marked out this zone. There will possibly be a strong reaction. And if you look at this zone that I marked, I have my trend line coming all the way. You can see it. So this is the first touch, the second touch, third touch here. So I knew that there will be a bounce on this side. And another thing is, forex is about probability. This is what I felt will happen. This is my bias in the market, that okay, once the market gets to this point, there will probably be a push down. But you see, market won't just get to this place and immediately I just say, okay, I will take a sell. No, I look out for my confluences, for the trend line, everything, chart patterns and all. So let me play this. So you can see the push, now. Now looking at this, immediately got to this my box here, there was a down rejection. So I took this as my first leg. Immediately I got to this place. So immediately the market got to this place, I took this as my first leg, knowing my psychological level is here, a very, very strong zone to build. Now, my psychological level is here, my trend line is passing through this point, and now I have my low of the week very close, very close, very close to this point. So the last thing I was just looking out for was the chart pattern, which is the double top here. So I already marked this out as my first leg. Then expecting this, to just play out, I need my second touch here, and you can see the market is doing me well. Okay, so immediately this market got to this point, I was already inputting my lot sizes there, and there was a news. It's not like I actually trade. So immediately the news was released, I already entered my positions here with a 20 pip stop. So my stop was around this point. Yeah, my stop was around this point, 20 pip stop. So after the news, immediately after the news, I closed partial profit. I was already on a $2,000 plus. So I closed partial profit, hoping there's high tendency in the market to get retraced and go back down. But the market disappointed me, and then come back to my entry. It came back to my entry here. Okay, now you can see it came back to my entry. So this box is still there. You can see it tapping into the box the third time. My entries were still here, though I already tightened my stop loss. So my entry was still here. So immediately I saw this tapping. Actually, I didn't do anything until I saw these weak rejections. Now, immediately after this weak rejection, I went aggressively with the stacking. I'll not lie to you, very, very aggressive with it. So give me this. So this was basically the trade. That gave me $7,000. So I already opted out on this last sell candle, on this bearish candle. Before this push up here, I already exited my trade. So I was already on $7,000 from here. It is all about consistency. Have an analysis that has an edge in the market. You get my point now? So it's about consistency. You do this over and over and over and over again. So there's not much to this thing. Everybody have their own different approach, and after every approach, it all boils down to, okay, we're making profit. You get? So that is that. This is how I made $7,000. 7,000 in the Forex market. So guys, I really appreciate you for this. So please, if you like this video, if you love it and you gained from this analysis, like and subscribe. Punch the like and subscribe button, and God bless you.